Hello, and today I'm outside the new Medici Bank in Puerto Rico. The original Medici Bank was formed in 1397 in Florence, and at its prime, it was the biggest and most successful bank in the whole of Europe. Things started to go wrong in Lyon in France when the local manager was lending out too much money to local nobility. That pattern was then repeated in London, where the local manager there lent more than £10,000 to the King of England, who couldn't return the money. That was exacerbated during the War of the Roses, when not only could the king not return money, but also the people he was fighting against, who'd also borrowed money from the Medici Bank, they couldn't return the money either. This same pattern was then repeated in Bruges, where the local manager in Bruges was lending too much money to the Burgundian court in exchange for elevating his own personal profile. Things really came to a head when Piero the Gouty, who at that stage led the whole bank, decided to call in just about all the money that had been lent out in Florence, which meant a whole lot of businesses in Florence went under, and there was a rebellion against his leadership. Finally, the bank had to be liquidated with massive debts just before the end of the 15th century. All of which inevitably leads us to wonder, how well would the Medici have bank gone? How much longer would it have survived as one of the biggest banks in Europe had the leaders of the bank read the systems and politics section of the team leader instruction manual?